Hello folks, Tiso here, doing a quick review on the new free-to-play catalyst, Dodoco Tales. Bottom line up front, this is an extremely good weapon for free-to-play. If you don't have a 5-star weapon or a refined 4-star weapon such as Widsith or Solo Pearl, then Dodoco Tales is definitely worth getting for your main DPS such as Yanfei, Klee, or Ningguang. Anyone can get it to Refinement 5 as long as you complete the event on time. There is about 5 days left to clear out these hilly churro camps, so do so while you still can. You will need 2800 mini harpistrum to buy a fully refined Dodoco Tales. Check out my guide on Act 4 of the Midsummer event if you want more details. Just click that little icon on the top right. Now, on to the meat of the video. I'll be comparing Dodoco Tales to other 4-star weapons on Klee. Dodoco increases normal attack and charge attack damage, which is great for your on-field characters, but the substat is attack percent. It's not the worst, but it's definitely not as strong as the crit stats. That's where the other weapons come in play, the Widsith and Solar Pearl. The Black Cliff is okay, but I'm still not a fan of the inconsistent passive. Anyway, the Widsith and Solar Pearl both offer a very strong substat with a pretty decent passive to boot. First, I'll compare a level 80 Refinement 5 Dodoco Tales with a level 80 Refinement 5 Widsith on Klee. Here are some caveats for these tests. I will be using the same artifact set for all these runs and choose non-damage bonus buffs from the Abyss. I know the crit ratio won't be ideal at times, but I want to reduce the effect of ideal artifact stats since most players don't have those yet. I have also ran these tests about 20 times per weapon and I'm using the best attempt on all these runs. I also do not use another character to help out with DPS, so all these runs you see here will exclude vaporize or damage from other elemental reactions. It's just all from Klee's solo damage. On the top left, I have Dodoco Tales. Bottom left is the Widsith without using its passive. The right side will be the Widsith with its passive 1 and passive 2 activated. As you can see, both Widsith without the passive and Dodoco Tales gave very similar results. This shows how important the crit substat is compared to the attack percent. Even with Dodoco's passive, the best runs from these two are not that much different. Now let's look at the right side. When these buffs are activated, Klee's damage skyrockets. Even though I wasted about 3 seconds to switch Klee out and back in to activate the Widsith, the overall kill time is still faster than the left side. So what does all this tell us? It shows the Widsith is still a stronger 4-star weapon if they are at a similar refinement level. The Widsith's power also drops off after the 10-second buff, while Dodoco Tales keep its passive throughout the fight. Long story short, if you already have a leveled up Widsith, keep using that. If you don't, then use Dodoco Tales. However, since both weapons ended up showing similar results, you can put Dodoco Tales on your main DPS and give Widsith to a burst support to get even more damage on your overall team. The burst supports that can use Widsith the best are Mona and Ningguang, while Dodoco Tales is great on Yanfei, Klee, and Ningguang as main DPS. Out of those 3 main DPS, Yanfei will benefit the most from Dodoco since her abilities focus on buffing her charge attack damage. For Ningguang, some of her damage comes from the Jade Shards, which is not improved by Dodoco's passive. Ningguang's Constellation 6 almost doubles her damage as well, and that is also not affected by Dodoco either. And Klee is a middle ground. Her charge attacks are very strong and she can use them quite often, so Dodoco is helpful there, but Klee also does a decent amount of damage with her elemental skills and burst. As a bonus, I'll add in a comparison with a Refinement 1 Solar Pearl also at level 80. Here's how it fares against its Refinement 5 counterpart. Not that bad, pretty close results still. And this is to show you that refinements are not as game-breaking as the weapon itself. The reason why Solo Pearl still held up so well even at Refinement 1 is due to its substat and passive. The crit rate substat pushed me closer to that golden 1-to-2 crit ratio we all aim towards. And the passive helps with Klee's playstyle since she alternates between her attacks and abilities. As a final summary, if you don't already have a leveled up Widsith, Solo Pearl, or a 5-star weapon, then definitely get your Refinement 5 Dodoco Tales. Heck, even if you have those weapons, it's still a good idea to get this free weapon. It won't even take you half an hour to get enough currency to buy it. You can give Dodoco to your main DPS and move the other weapons around to let your burst supports do more damage. Also, don't forget to level up Dodoco Tales now while it has the 1.5 times EXP bonus to save on minerals and Mora. That's all I have to share for now. Thanks for watching, and as always, have fun out there, traveler.